Hi, everybody. This is President Bailey, and I want to give you another update on what we're doing at Northern New Mexico College in response to the coronavirus pandemic. Today is Friday, March 20th, 2020. First of all, I wish you all good health. I hope you're all following the guidelines from our governor and from our State Department of Health and our Centers for Disease Control. And the other thing I want to mention is we are role models. Let us all be role models for the rest of our community in how we are implementing all of those guidelines. Like all other public entities, Northern has had to change how we do business in response to this pandemic. And so I want to update you on some of those things. This past Tuesday, our Board of Regents made a vote to delegate authority for the academic calendar, and that included the extension of our spring break until Sunday night, April the 5th, meaning that classes will resume on Monday, April the 6th. This also means that it will probably extend our academic calendar until May 29th, 2020. Our Assistant Provost, Dr. Don Apiarius, he is right now putting together a guide that will be specifically for students to help guide students through this process as we transition our courses into an online or virtual classroom format, and just all of the other student support services that are available during this time. I want to give a special thanks to our IT staff. They have been working diligently to make sure all of our remote access systems for faculty, staff, and students are available as we transition. We've heard from several students who are concerned about limited access, either to devices or to internet access. What we need to do in the next week is make sure that we have a complete list of every student and every specific challenge that students are facing. So expect to hear from your professors, expect to hear from the college in terms of making sure that we know exactly the challenges that you're facing during this crisis, and then we're going to work innovatively to find answers to all of those challenges. Our business office wanted me to let you know they've extended the payment deadline for students who are in a payment plan for the current semester. So students who were not able to meet the March 16th deadline, or who expect that they won't be able to meet the April deadline, all of those deadlines have extended now to May 15th, and anyone who completes those payments by May 15th, we're going to waive all of the late payment fees. The Writing Center wanted me to let you know that they are going to be online and able to serve as mentors for students starting when classes resume on April 6th. So look for the Writing Center help if you need it. The CAMP program, our College Assistant Migrant Program, is also continuing to support students remotely, and students will still have interactions with their mentors as we resume classes on the 6th. I want to thank all of our students, faculty, and staff, and community members who have been sending in questions. As we've been receiving them, we've either responded to them directly, or if we see that several questions are similar, we are putting those questions and answers on our frequently asked questions part online. So go online at nnmc.edu, click the banner that talks about our pandemic response, and you'll find a list of FAQs and answers. And my guess is your question will probably be there. One of the most common questions, for example, that we've received is, what are my classes going to look like once we resume classes on April 6th? And that's a very good question. So I want to give a special thanks to Dr. Lopez, the Office of the Provost, to all of our student services, and especially to all of our faculty members. They have worked painstakingly, one at a time, going through each individual course, 295 courses in all, and we are putting a plan together for how each course is going to make this transition so that we optimize not only the course, but really optimize the experience for students. And we expect to have that plan, that matrix, complete by the end of the night tonight. So that means next week, your professors will be reaching out to all of their students and making sure that they understand this is the plan for this particular course, moving to an online or virtual class format on April 6th. Another frequent question we've gotten is, what's going to happen to commencement? For those students who meet all the requirements for graduation, are we going to have a commencement ceremony? So let me say this. First of all of those students who meet our graduation requirements will graduate. So the office of the registrar will make sure that we have transcripts and everything available for those students. In addition, I wanted you to hear a promise from me. So There are some schools who are looking at not doing a commencement ceremony, or just kind of eliminating it or trying to do something virtual. We don't want to do that. At Northern, our plan is to have a commencement ceremony. We want to do it live. We want to do it in person. We want to do it as a community. Now, we need to get through this crisis first. So we don't have a date set yet for that. Obviously, we need to get through this crisis first. But you have my promise that we are going to celebrate with you on stage, with your family, with your loved ones, with your friends, with our whole community. We will celebrate with an actual live commencement ceremony down the road. And so pay close attention as we get out of this crisis, and we will set up a date to give you enough time for planning. As always, our top priority is in keeping everyone safe, our students, our faculty, our staff, our community. And so please pay attention and stay tuned to our website at nnmc.edu. Make sure that if any questions you have, if you can't find those questions and answers on our FAQ, feel free to send an email to COVID-19, that's COVID-19 at nnmc.edu, and we'll either answer your question directly or we'll actually post your question and our answer on the website. Let me finish with a quote from Phil Jackson, a famous NBA coach. He once said that the strength of the team is each individual member, but the strength of each individual member is the team. There is no question that every single one of you, every single one of us, has a role to play as we get through this crisis. We need to be creative. We need to be innovative, because the challenges that we're going to face are going to continue to come in. Right now, we are getting challenges that we haven't thought of daily, and sometimes even more frequently. It's not happening every week. It's happening daily and sometimes by the hour. So the more creative and innovative we are, the better we're going to get through this. And again, remember our guides as we move through this. Our guides are going to be compassion, empathy, and a culture of caring. And if we continue to make those things the centerpiece of our decision-making processes, then there is no obstacle that we can't overcome and no crisis that we can't endure. From all of us at the college, we say God bless you and everyone you love. Kundawoha, muchísimas gracias. Thank you very much.